A year ago, I looked like this.
Something really real so that I can really feel it.
And now I look like this.
Stranger.
Still don't know my name.
So what's up, everybody? Happy fall. It was just the official start of fall the other day and I am feeling it here in Massachusetts. The leaves are changing colors so beautifully outside and it's getting nice and crisp out. The other day I bought this cute little baby ghost mug from Target. He is so cute and such a little bean and I love him. I also got these $1 Halloween socks. I got multiple pairs because you know I am a spooky bitch and I just love that stuff. So go to Target, they have really amazing things right now. So what's up, everybody? This video is going to be about my glow up that I've had over the past year. And I'm not just talking about physically, I'm also talking about mentally and how I've really been able to find my inner happiness. If you follow me on social media or know me in real life, you've probably seen that a lot of things have changed for me over the past year. I've really been working on myself and every aspect of my life to try and make it the best life possible and try to make myself the best person I can be. So this video, I'm just gonna be sort of talking about that and sharing what I've learned and sharing how I've done it. So if that sounds like something you would find interesting, then just keep on watching. So a little over a year ago, when I got back from studying abroad in London, I was really just feeling disgusted with myself. I didn't like where I was mentally. I didn't like where I was physically. I just didn't like anything that was happening. I was struggling in almost every aspect of my life and I just really thought it was time for me to make some changes. That's how this glow up sort of started. I still think I was beautiful then and I think I'm beautiful now, so I wouldn't necessarily call it a glow up, but if you're just looking for general aesthetics, I'd say I glowed up and I glue up with my happiness, so that's why I'm using that term. So I broke my glow up down into 3 categories. So the first category I'm going to start with is my diet. So over a year ago, I was probably the heaviest I have ever been. I never stepped on a scale because scales are something for me that is really like too much for my brain and really scares me. I don't know exactly how heavy I was, but I know that I probably lost about 30 pounds or even more than that since then. When I was studying abroad, I ate really bad, like a lot of sweets, a lot of excess. Eating has always been a major comfort for me. It's what I've done when I'm stressed, when I'm sad, when I'm anxious, which happens to be a lot of the time. So I could recognize then that that was such an unhealthy coping mechanism. It's not good to live a life just depending on food. I just knew that what I was eating wasn't good for my body and it just wasn't working for me. So I really don't drink milk anymore. I haven't had cow's milk in years. Like I don't remember the last time I've had like a glass of milk or in my cereal or anything. Although I do have cheese sometimes and I do have ice cream sometimes, though I try and do dairy free. I'm not even gonna get into the milk conversation. Ugh, disgusting, no. So I knew that wasn't working for my body. I'm not lactose intolerant or anything. I'm just like, y'all, milk is crusty as hell, no. So again, once I got home last year from studying abroad, I decided to actually become a vegetarian. And this is something that I had thought about for a long period of time and I knew it wasn't going to come without its challenges. And also my family wasn't super supportive of it at first and made little comments, which was hard to deal with. But now a year later, I am so happy about it. I never think of meat anymore. Tofu is so good. Try it out. Becoming vegetarian has really changed my life for the better and I just feel good not only in my body not eating meat, but also ethically. I hate the meat industry. It is a really disturbing industry. So if you want to watch a documentary about it, you can check out Food Inc. That one really opened my eyes. So I made these decisions really based off listening to my body and seeing what helped fuel me. I don't try to eat much processed foods anymore, but I don't think anyone should really live their life obsessing if they ate a piece of cake or not. And I love my sweets, so I have plenty of that still in my life. And of course, there's more to this. Like clearly I have lost some weight. I'm not gonna fit it all into this video, but if you guys would like an extended version or me to talk more about the weight loss aspect of things, I'd be happy to. But I don't want that to be the focus of this video, but onwards. So the second section I'm going to be talking about is actually my skin. So I have struggled with acne since I was probably 12 years old. It's all in my genetics. I have just been always one of those people that has had deep hormonal acne around my chin area, my cheeks, my nose, not so much on my forehead, but down in this area around my mouth. Having acne is truly one of the hardest things. You feel like you always have to be wearing makeup to cover it up, or you're just trying to fix it and it's always there and it's painful. And I'm not even someone who has terribly bad acne. I really feel for people who have really bad cystic acne, but I have been working incredibly hard on my skincare routine and finding things that work for me, and I think I've had a lot of changes. I'm wearing makeup right now, so you can't really see my skin, but maybe I'll insert a picture to show what it went from to what it is now. For whatever reason, I just could not get my acne under control before. And again, I think that could come down to not only my diet, but also how I was taking care of my skin. So I'm not gonna go into my full skincare routine here. I did talk about my skincare routine and my acne journey in this Hero Cosmetics video, so if you wanna go check that out, that's there. I'd also just like to thank Skincare by Hyram. He is a specialist on YouTube and TikTok that I found, and he is literally amazing. He has saved my skin and has given me the best advice. He's just a king and I love him, and yeah, so if you want to work on your skincare, go check out Skincare by Hyram. So the final category I'm going to be talking about today is self-realization. So just to give you a little background, I was brought up in a very judgmental household. So as I've grown into an adult, I've realized these pressures that I have put on myself from growing up in a household like that. I have told myself that what I'm doing isn't good enough, that I'll never be good enough, that I'm too weird, that people don't like me, that people don't like me because I'm weird, that people don't like me because I'm not beautiful enough, that people don't like me because I'm not thin enough. So for the longest time, basically my entire life, and still today, I have struggled to be authentic. Often I find myself trying to be who other people want me to be, and that has just been such a struggle with me internally because I so desperately want to be me, but always having those negative voices in the back of my head just telling me that that's wrong, that people won't like me, like things like that has been really, really hard. Growing up in a household where you're told that you're not enough and you are judged when you want to do things your own way, it can be really detrimental, and I have been fighting those inner demons, trying to keep them at bay and just embrace my own creativity, my own kindness, my own way of living. And of course everyone has these inner demons, but I think mine has really held me back and stopped me from reaching my full potential. I'm sort of done caring about what people think of me. Even opening up to you guys about this on like my YouTube channel is very scary for me, and it's scary for me to be authentic because I'm afraid people won't like it, but I'm sort of not really caring anymore. My story and me as a person is just as valid as the next person, and I'm not any less worthy because I am me. I don't know. It's sort of hard to explain, and hopefully I'm making some sort of sense, but so when I say that I'm done caring about what people think of me, that means I am sort of freeing myself to do what I wanted to do. So this year I've picked up reading again, which has been like really exciting for me. Sarah J. Maas, if you know, you know. And I realized how important it is to do things that you like to do. It sort of took this summer being home, jobless, to really figure myself out. And I also want to acknowledge my privilege in being able to have this glow up. COVID-19 has been absolutely a terrible thing, but it sort of gave me a breather to catch up with myself and really look inward and find out again what makes me happy. I've spent a lot of time fearing failure and fearing what I'm capable of, but I'm saying screw that, and I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zones and doing what I want to do, posting videos on TikTok, posting videos on YouTube, living my life, and just trying not to really care about what people think of that anymore. So yeah, that is basically everything I have to say about my glow up. Of course, I can always do a part 2 and expand on some of the areas. Just let me know. I'm so much happier than I was a year ago, and it just feels good, and I don't know. It makes me like emotional thinking about it, and I'm happy I've got to this place. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you next video. Bye!